Morning to Heartspace Yoga from Turkey, Bozborun. We are packed at the moment. I'm sorry about my squinting. I'm looking straight into the sun. It's early morning here, sunrise. So today we are going to do a Yin Yoga session. It will work on the whole body, spine, legs, hips, upper body. So you will get a good workout for all body parts, and just keep in mind, don't do anything that hurts, that causes pain. So backing off when you need to, or choosing an alternative pose or resting pose when something is not accessible. What else? Just take it easy when you start in the poses, so don't come straight to your full maximum. Try to start at your easiest when you first feel that sensation in your body parts that we are stimulating, and then slowly allow the body to ease into your full extension. Throughout the time, we will hold poses for about 3 to 5 minutes. So it's a long held poses in our Yin practice. We are starting on the back today, and all props you need is either a yoga bolster, a rolled up towel, or a folded up cushion. I just have a folded up cushion today, but you can choose with whatever you have available at home. So rolled up towels, blankets, folded up cushions all work, or if you have a yoga bolster, use that. So let's come onto our back, and we can either sit with folded legs, with butterfly legs, or with long legs. So that can be your base position, and you can alternate these. So butterfly legs with the soles of the feet together, long legs, or fully folded legs. You can choose. Your cushion, planky, yoga bolster is behind you, so we want to place it about mid-spine or close to the seat. Seat always stays connected with the yoga mat. And then lie back over your cushion. So the shoulders and the neck touch the mat, as well as the pelvis. The arms can be nice and wide, moving hair arrangements out of the way so you can be comfortable. The arms coming straight out of the shoulders, nice and wide, palms facing up or down. The eyes can close, and we just arrive for our yoga practice, taking a few deep inhalations, exhalations. Settling into the floor, into the mat, and allowing all the outside stimulations from the day, from the night, letting everything go. If you like, you can have 3 changing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the open mouth. And then transitioning into your yogic nasal breathing, inhaling through nose and exhaling through nose. If it's accessible, nice deep inhalations, long full exhalations. Observing belly and chest rising and lowering, and observing length of the breath. Next, we are going to scan from our head to our toes, really attempting to soften and release the body, starting with your face and jaw. Softening forehead, eyes, cheeks, mouth, jaw. Neck is nice and comfortable in your mat. Softening shoulders, arms, hands and fingers. Softening chest, belly, pelvis. Releasing the whole upper body into the mat. Releasing legs, feet, toes. Relaxed and soft. Relaxing the mind, thoughts. Softness and depth in your breath. Like in your mind, you can set an intention for your practice or make a dedication. You may want to place your hand on your heart for that. Noticing sensations in your body. Each time you come into an asana, a pose, observing how the pose resonates in your body. Last few breaths in your back bend. To move out of the back bend, we want to move really slowly, carefully. And take our time, no rush. So we're bringing the feet in front of our seat, so the soles of the feet are placed right in front of your sit bones. And we are rolling over to one side, it doesn't matter which one. Again, taking your time. And we are pulling the bolster cushion blankie out from underneath our back and roll right back, lying flat on your mat. Legs long, just a few minutes resting pose. Arms by the side of your body, eyes closed, observing the after effects of your back bend. Our back bend is stimulating the spine, compressing the spine in the back, opening it in the front. From here we're going to bring our feet back in front of our seat. We're going to move into lying twists. In your lying twist you might want to have a proper again to place underneath your knees for support. You can use your yoga bolster, cushion, planky, whatever you have. You can place it to your right. We are standing towards the right first. The arms can be nice and wide, coming out straight from your shoulders, palms facing up or down, gives you different rotation in your shoulder. Let's place our left leg up and over our right, left up and over right. For some of you this might be enough stimulation. Some of you might want to come into twisted roots, tucking those left toes in underneath the lower right leg. So see more compression in knees and ankles and deeper stimulation in the hips. From here we are going to drop the knees towards the right, and I always like to shuffle my hips towards the left slightly to find the deeper stimulation in the lower spine. And be mindful to keep your left shoulder on the floor, on the mat. With your neck you can experiment gazing out towards the right, up towards the top, or over towards the left. So experiment a little bit where your neck feels most comfortable, tucking in your cushion, your bolster, your planky, wherever you feel most supported. Breath is deep. Eyes closed. Observing sensations in the pose. Practicing silence for the next 2 minutes. While you ease into your back bend, into your twist, Next inhalation, slowly and gently bringing legs, knees back to center in whatever way that feels right. Bringing the arms in towards the body and just resting for a moment. Observing the after effects of the twist. And bringing feet back in front of our seat. Switching over to the other side, you can bring your bolster, your prop over towards the left. You can place your arms nice and wide, coming straight out from shoulders, and placing right foot up and over the left, right foot up and over the left. So again, this might be enough stimulation if you want to experiment with twisted roots, bringing the right toes up and under the left lower leg and tucking them in. So you have a deeper twist in the legs. We are dropping our knees towards the left, and I like to shuffle my seat towards the right for deeper stimulation, more comfort. You can experiment with it. Again, starting at that place of first resistance, and then slowly easing deeper into the twist, being mindful the right shoulder is still connected with the mat, with the floor. Gaze looking out towards the left, up, or towards the right, wherever your neck feels most comfortable or most stimulated, just right. Breath is deep, conscious, full, eyes closed, observing the effects of the asana, being aware of your body, of your mind, of your breath. Kashmir, slowly, gently moving back to center and doing our legs and transitioning into a resting pose. Arms by our side, legs long, eyes closed, observing the after effects of the asana. From here you can walk your feet back in front of your seat, arms by your side, and slowly roll the pelvis and the spine off the floor, transitioning into a bridge pose. And we are moving the cushion, blankie, bolster, whatever you have underneath your seat. So we are tucking the prop right underneath the seat and then releasing the pelvis back onto it. So our seat is now elevated, we are still on our back. And the arms are supporting us by our side, palms facing down. From here we're moving the legs up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And let's point our toes towards the face. So we are flexing the foot, toes pointing down towards the face, stretching the hamstrings, heels reaching up towards the ceiling. So a bit of an engagement happening there. We are also directing the blood flow towards our vital organs, towards our brain, the upper body. So it's a restorative healing pose. And stretching the toes up towards the sky. And of dynamic movement, flexing foot, pointing foot, flexing foot, pointing foot, in your own time. We're moving the legs apart a bit, a little bit wider, and then circling the ankles, feet in both directions. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest, and if you can grab the soles of the feet from the outside into a happy baby pose while the pelvis is still elevated in bridge pose. So the knees are relaxing by the side of your chest, hands holding onto feet, knees are bent, happy baby pose. Breath is deep, long, full. And then releasing the hands from the feet, stretching the legs out long with the cushion still underneath your pelvis. You can place your arms up and over your head. out sideways from the shoulders or heaven by the side of your body, whatever feels best. And we are changing our legs into butterfly pose, bringing the soles of the feet together and releasing the knees out towards the side, relaxing them towards the ground. Still having that bolster cushion underneath your seat with a bit of elevation. From here you can walk your feet back in front of your seat, just for a few more moments. Legs and feet side by side, feet placed in front of your sit bones. From here we are pushing into the feet, lifting the seat of our prop and moving the prop out towards the side, releasing pelvis back down towards the mat, stretching legs, arms by the side, resting pose for a few moments, observing after effects.
What are you doing? Why aren't you sleeping?
From here we're moving the feet back in front of our seat, and we lift the seat off the mat once more, sliding our hands underneath our seat with the palms facing down into the mat and sitting back onto our hands, and we lift the legs up towards the sky. And very, very slowly we are releasing the legs towards the mat, 1 millimeter at a time, as slow as you can. The hands underneath your seat will support your spine. Slow, slow, slow. If you feel your spine get uncomfortable, just bend your knees and release the legs towards the mat. Once the legs meet the mat, just have a rest for a moment. And walking feet back in towards the seat, lifting the legs up towards the sky. And once more, releasing legs slowly, slowly, slowly towards the mid. In your own time, just find your own Goldilocks movement that feels just right for your spine, for your legs. You can hold the legs at the spaces where you feel you are experiencing a good stimulation. Working on the abdominals here, spinal strength. And releasing back down. Walking feet in front of the seat, releasing hands from underneath your seat. Legs long, arms by your side, just resting for a moment. And from here you can roll over towards your side, and we're coming back up into a seat, into an upright position. Let's come into a forward fold with long legs first, so the legs are just straight out in front of you. Sometimes seating positions can be challenging for people because of tight hip arrangement, so you can try and have a cushion underneath your seat, which gives you a bit of elevation and a little bit more forwards tilt in your pelvis. So legs long, and we just release the spine, the upper body over the legs at the place of first resistance. The hands, arms just relax with the palms facing upwards towards the sky, so there's no engagement in the hands and arms. The eyes can be closed, breath is deep. And just starting very slowly, gently. Breath is deep and conscious, really allowing the spine, the upper body to soften in its own time. Slowly, gently peeling off the spine, one vertebrae at a time, finding that elevation in the spine once more. Just sitting with a straight spine for a few moments. Eyes closed, observing the after effects in the spine and the hips. You can open your eyes. From here we're placing right leg up and over the left leg in a triangle shape. Right leg up and over the left, so that knee is over knee and the right foot is by your left hip somewhere. And then again, releasing forwards, we are stimulating hamstring muscle in the left leg here. You can close your eyes. There might be a little bit less movement here. Palms facing up. And just releasing that upper body forwards as best as possible. Starting at the place of first resistance. And just staying there, breathing deep. As the body becomes willing or is willing, you can release the upper body closer to the legs. Next inhalation, slowly, gently bringing spine back upright. Undoing the legs and switching up and over. Left leg up and over right leg in a triangle shape. And then releasing the upper body over the legs. Closing your eyes so you can really feel into the sensations of the body. Starting at the place of first resistance. And slowly releasing the body as it feels right. Slowly, gently bringing spine back upright, one vertebrae at a time. Undoing the legs. And last forward fold, we're bringing the legs nice and wide. And releasing the upper body forwards once more. You can play around with the width, the distance of your legs. Palms facing up again, the arms, hands, fingers totally relaxed. Eyes closed, breath is deep, conscious. Stimulating adductor muscles on the inside of the legs here, and also the spine, the hips. Next inhalation, slowly, gently bringing the spine back up until it's nice and elevated, leaving the eyes closed and just noticing for a moment how the spine feels. Bringing the legs back in. Let's place our right foot by the left knee, right foot by left knee. We place the right hand behind our right seat, coming into a seated twist to finish off with. So the left arm is wrapping up and around the right knee. The spine is nice and elevated, and we are gazing up and over our right shoulder. The right hand is supporting behind our right seat. Each inhalation, you feel up in the length of your spine for the crown. On the exhalation, you soften towards the right. And just holding there for a few breaths. Exhaling back to center, switching up and over. Right leg out long, left leg coming in, left foot by right knee. Left hand behind your left seat and right arm wrapping up and around your left knee On the inhalation, lengthening through the spine, through the crown. On the exhalation, softening towards your left side, gazing up and over your left shoulder, feeling into that spinal twist. Each inhalation, feeling into the elevation through the spine. Each exhalation, feeling into the softness of the twist. Breath is deep. And exhaling, slowly, gently, releasing back to center. You can remove your cushion from your seat. And we are finishing our session with a Shavasana. So you can prepare yourself for your Shavasana by lying back onto your mat. Or you could lie sideways as well in the recovery pose. The arms nice and relaxed by your side. The legs long and fully relaxed. You can have a cushion underneath your head, a blanket over your body. Face is nice and soft. Consciously releasing the weight of the body into the mat. You can release the consciousness of the breath. And just spending a moment to notice how you're feeling after your practice. The effects of the practice in the body, in the mind, in your soul. Once you've found full comfort in your Shavasana, full resting pose, eyes closed, breath soft, body soft, fully relaxed. I do recommend you stay there for 5 to 10 minutes or longer if you desire, to allow your body to do its healing work. And I will see you back soon again. Thank you for being here. Namaste.